It's 2022 and people are still debating whether or not you should get a PS Vita or a 3DS for jailbreaking purposes. In this video, I will show you what a 3DS and a PlayStation Vita can do, and pretty much in general how they function, what games they have, and what can you do with it. So let's talk about affordability and let's go to my favorite place to buy electronics. Yes, that is right, we're gonna check eBay. So if you want a 3DS, it depends what model you want, and we're gonna talk about the models more later. However, if you want one of the older versions, you can get one for under 150 bucks easily. But if you want one of the newer models, like the new 3DS XL, the new 2DS, you're gonna look over around 200 to around 250. PS Vitas are a bit more costly, so if you want a PS Vita, you're gonna look at around 200 bucks. And that's on average. You can find one for a little bit more cheaper if you look hard enough, but yeah, generally you're gonna look at around 200 bucks. But you may be thinking,
Who's that penguins that's cool and all, but which is easier to jailbreak?
in terms of jailbreaking, both of these consoles are very easily to jailbreak, sometimes even stupidly easy. With the PS Vita, all you really need is the PS Vita itself and its charger. And it really doesn't take up a lot of time as long as you know what you're doing. And if you're afraid of breaking your console, you can easily find a tutorial to help you go through the jailbreaking process. However, with the 3DS, it's a bit more lengthy, but it's just as easy.
Well, what can I do after these consoles are jailbroken?
Well, with a jailbroken PS Vita, you can get games through totally legal means and emulation, and as well get custom themes. I mean, oh my god, look at these themes. And also with the jailbroken PS Vita, you can turn it into a literal PSP if you really wanted to. And with the 3DS, it's very similar. You can emulate games as well. You can get custom themes, but however, there's no application to get games through total legal means.
Hold on, did you just say emulation?
So with the PS Vita, you can emulate PS1 games, PSP games, N64, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and original Game Boy, as well as the community is working on DS emulation. And I also forgot that you can also emulate Dreamcast games. But with the 3DS, it gets kind of a bit complicated because as you can see right here, I have the old XL model. And most emulators on the 3DS can only be played on a new 3DS. So, for example, a new 3DS can emulate PS1 games, but the old original models can barely run them at all. So if you own an old 3DS, emulation, you just have to throw that out the window since there really isn't much emulation you can do other than DS games. But if emulation's really what you care about, then go with the PS Vita. The PS Vita is a powerhouse when it comes to emulation.
Thanks, so sad penguins. This video was very informative, and I made the decision to buy a bar.